Hi everyone, for today's review we have the new Gohan, aka the fighter who surpassed Goku. So pretty much, Cell Saga Gohan or Gohan 2.0 or 3.0, however you want to see it. So as you can see on the packaging, it's just a standard white packaging that we're accustomed now. So nothing new. And what I noticed is the Funimation logo is pretty much gone from US releases as well. Rest in peace, Funimation. And before I go into detail about the figure, here's the figure and all the accessories that we can get a better view outside of the packaging. One thing that I noticed is I don't know if Bandai is removing those plastic here that were on the midsection articulation. I don't know if they're trying to save costs, but you know, I guess we gotta get used to it. And here he is standing next to the Scouter Vegeta. That way you can see a better scale of the size of the figure. Fortunately, I don't know where I put my previous Gohan, the same what is it, the same gi as him, but I think he does look a little bit shorter than the previous version. Which what I noticed too about this version is that this head is definitely way smaller than Dynamic Saiyan head, and that's what I've been saying that I don't know what happened with the development of those Saiyan armor figures like Krillin Gohan, but those heads are enormous. I think this is the right head size for Gohan. I don't know if a third party may fix those heads on dynamic figure, but yeah, overall, I think they nailed most of his proportions on this figure better than they have on any recent smaller figure. So that's a positive. But yes, for the figure itself, as you can see, he does have the 3.0 articulated hips. Just be careful. I see a lot of figures that are broken, and it's a shame that Bandai or Tamashi, whatever they are called, is not putting much QC on that figure, especially costing between 60 now to 65 to like $90. So, and as you can tell, it doesn't have any additional shading. It's just the plastic color and shading from the light hitting it. So it will need some, especially like on the shoes. And they look like bare plastic. But as far as articulation, is the standard ankle articulation, toe articulation. I think you can rotate it at the shoe as well, or ankle. Double knee articulation. So you can get pretty good kicks out of this figure. He does have rotation on the bottom, as you can see, and on the top it's like the top gi is made out of soft plastic. As you can see, I can move it around, and I think he doesn't have ab articulation. I think he just rotates. Yeah, he just pretty much rotates at the waist. He does have this shoulder gi attached. I think I don't know how it is attached. Looks like through the bicep connection, maybe, or the shoulder connection. I mean, and this joint here is making it difficult to raise his arm. There we go. So yeah, just be careful. See, doesn't want to rotate. I don't want to break it. So maybe I recommend adding it to water first. Let's see the neck connection. Oh yes, one solid piece. So Bandai's taking notice. So that's great. And hair pieces. Looks like two pieces. But let's take a look at the skull before I replace the hair. And the hair does have a little bit of a darker yellow here, and that's pretty much the different paint applied to it. And before I forget, the cape. So the top is plastic and the bottom is a wire cape, which definitely I recommend having a glass display case, because yeah, this is gonna get really dusty real quick. So either you're gonna have to clean it constantly, make sure you don't stain it with something. But yeah, let's try it on. All right, I think it's kind of difficult with the shoulders there, getting the tab on the neck right. Unless he has an additional neck piece to make the connection easier. No, he doesn't. All right. So yeah, it was a bit difficult to connect the cape, but overall, I mean, I know that the previous cape it was just one plastic piece, and so a lot of collectors couldn't get much articulation or poses from the figure once you attach the cape to it. So yeah, it feels the material does feel like quality material. The wire is only on the edges, so here, so only on three sides. So if you're able to get like some folding to get more like angles and shade, there you go, that way. Just so it doesn't look like a flat fabric in there. Yeah, and like I mentioned, the cape, I don't know if like it gets really tight over here. But I'll set that cape to the side and let me switch to the different heads. Before I switch to the different head, I just wanted to switch some faces on this one and see how the connections are. So it looks like the easiest thing is to connect this piece here and then back on the hair with these connections. So that's like a serious face. So let's try another one. And this is more like a battle damage phase. I think maybe when they killed Android, I think Android 16 maybe. And here's another phase, the last phase. And then this is the additional hairpiece. So this is more like when he's going Super Saiyan 2, which Bandai didn't fully commit to it. So I guess that's gonna be like an additional figure that we gotta buy, knowing how Bandai is right now. Oh, and unfortunately, what I realized when I disconnected the head, I took off the neck peg along with it. So let me see. Let me connect it back. There we go. So now, yeah, this is more, I guess, the face, the angry face when they kill Android 16. So he's going all Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, let me rotate it so you can get a closer look. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's a great figure as long as it doesn't break, because nobody wants to buy the same figure twice and you know wasted their money on broken figure. So hopefully, Bandai either is willing to not replace the broken pieces that I've seen online. But honestly, yeah, I recommend this figure, especially if you missed out on the first release. I know the prices on the aftermarket went up for that version, so I do recommend it getting it now, or maybe wait for a sale. But yeah, don't wait too long because you know how these figures run out of stock, and then either you gotta wait for a reissue or something like that. So yeah, definitely get it now. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and share the video.